Hello everybody, welcome back to Elden Ring. Time for us to deal with the Subterranean Shunning Grounds. This should be done in one part. Can be a bit crazy though. Quite close to a level. I feel like I should try and rune up for that, but I'm not going to. What do we have? Do we have everything we need? Yes we do. Yes we do. We should be good. So, this guy has potential of aggro on us, but should generally stay over there, and we're going to take advantage of that. And realistically, we don't want to fight any of these. We're just going to go ahead and run down this ladder first and get the first kind of shortcuts opened up so that we are actually making some progress before we start losing our resources, as it were. Lots of these impy guys here, and we want to be dealing with them from range as much as possible. So just use our innate advantages well. And there are just loads of them. They're hidden all over the place, so just be careful before you move anywhere. Something's coming already, look. I'm going to jump back up here. I ain't about struggling on these on these pipes with these guys. It's just not the way to do it. One there. Come on. And then there will be one there. It's a flask gone already. Ow! I hate it when it staggers me and takes the FP. It's the worst. Drop you off. It'll be a death for you. Should really switch to... Does the bow reach over there? Yes. It didn't finish it. You sod. Get down. Alright. And there's still more over there. Fine. Want to play like that? We'll play like that. Okay. We're looking pretty good now. That jingly jingly sound is just below us. We're going to open a shortcut before we go down there though. This is probably a good place to have bought the silver cat ring, but I completely forgot to pick it up with you guys. Don't worry, it's on my list. I'm going to do a patch video of a few items that I've missed and get them all together. So here, I prefer going for the switch, although it's probably not going to be a great idea because you're there right now. You know what? We're definitely going to rest before the boss. Let's play to win here. This thing does a lot of damage, so you really want to get it down quickly. Then we have Shadow Bite. This is where I thought Night Ambush was. Why did I think the Ambush Shard was here? We can open up this. I only kind of view it as kind of a shortcut, because having to run past this guy that will aggro on you, and then this guy that will aggro on you, down here, into this guy, like it is a shortcut, I suppose, but it's not a very good one. Especially with what we'll have available. Now jump off this side. For whatever reason, whenever I jump off the other side to hit that part, it just kills me, and this side doesn't seem to hurt me at all, so We're going to take advantage of that. Lobsters down here, as you can see. Rather than fighting them, it is going to be better to try to sneak past them for now, and we're going to run to the next race because it really isn't very far. So make sure you got FP for the Bloodhound Step. And we're just going to get out of here. We're just going to get out of here. There's another shackle behind that one. Which we'll be using for the boss here. And the later boss as well. It's actually quite challenging. So very worth getting. But now we can rest up here. Not have to worry about anything. And all of the stuff we just used getting here is not going to be an issue. And then now you can actually just straight up wreck this. You can even take the physic if you want to make this a little easier. We've even got a wall to get out of the way of its laser. So that's going to be Mohg's Shackle. Very nice. Smithing Stone. Deal with this. I believe there's a second one somewhere as well. Got another lobster over this way. We'll make sure we've got some FP on there. Stuck. Oh, I'm stuck. I thought it was going to break for me then. Breaks for you and not me, huh? It's going to spit. No, it's not. There we go. A couple of lobsterials down. Now, the grace we just got is at the entrance to a catacomb. We're going to choose to pass straight by it, simply so that we can stay in the Subterranean Shunning Grounds for this episode, and then we'll probably fast travel back to that as its own episode after this. If you guys want to go and explore it now, feel free to. It is something that you can obviously go do and take advantage of. Literally 2,000 from a level. Whew. So, quick reset. We've just looked at the bottom area now. Got a lot of it cleared out, and we never have to pass through that bit again. Because we can just fast travel between the two zones, which is definitely nice. I'm going to take this. I don't think there's anything good on this shelf. No. Just in case you do happen to have an accident. So here we need to take a run. There is a spirit calling snail. Can't remember if this is the first one we've seen or not. It's definitely been a boss before. It's a double illusory wall. Ouch. Not very caster-like, I know. That's how we deal with that. Still got thingy on. Half. It's just being better for me right now, isn't it? I'm not utilising warming stones enough. I think it's mostly because I'm doing a walkthrough and I don't want to stand there healing with you guys, so... I know I could, like, pause the recording and stuff, but... just kind of... is that way. Use the lever. This is actually going to open up... underneath where we were a second ago. So just to kind of... I'll just sneak up and poke my head out. This guy, there was an item there. We opened up the thing. And that clears out the lower part of the sub... is it lower? I don't know if it is lower. Clears out one part of the Subterranean Shunning Grounds. So, next up, we're going to fast travel back to the underground roadside grace where we started. What we'll do from here is... obviously you guys would have done it with me before. So I'll say that in passing to anybody that hasn't been down there and hasn't done the series with me. But I'm not going to go back down to somewhere we haven't been where there's no loot for us to collect. Because we've already been down there as a part of this series. So we're just going to come up here, clear the rats out. You want to be careful here because the dudes at the top... oh my god. Rats stun locked me. Damn. Time for vengeance. I can't believe they stun locked me. I mean, I have 0 points. I shouldn't be surprised. It's not looking good for other parts of this area though. Just be careful here, sometimes these guys will jump down and decide they want to join in. It tends to be kind of intermittent, it's not something that they do regularly. Why did that pierce through? How can I do it more often? No! Get off. So, as I was saying before, down that way is Dung Eater. We don't need to go down there, we've been down there already. It's fairly self-explanatory that way as well, so it shouldn't be an issue for anybody that does want to go down there. You will need to make sure you get the jail key though, for him. All of that is earlier in the walkthrough. Right. Can you drop off, please? I just don't like having things in my way as we try and run over. You can just drop down there. I don't think there's not like too much of an ambush or anything. The slugs really aren't all that bad. And it brings you up this way. Which I really don't like. Let's make sure we've got lights on, otherwise I'll be asking for complaints, won't I? So just to show you guys kind of where it all leads to. Oh, that's later, isn't it? Interesting. I guess that opens a shortcut. Where is it? Ouch! I guess we do need to drop down there. Thought it all connected together. I'm going to clear this way forward and then we'll drop down it. Thought it all came together. Ah, this is the one. I think this is the one. Yeah, here we go. This is where it all connects to. There we are. Where are we? So the drop down thing. Excuse me. Where are we? Should drop you out there. We want to be in fighting mode here. Don't think we get to summon for this. It's just nasty. Are you gonna wait for me to come over here, are you? Come on. There we are. I suppose I could have got him away without fighting you, but... To the side when it does that. Oh man, I'm dead. Right, okay, time for a rematch against this guy. Let's see if Aduda's Moonblade helps out, but... This is going to be a pain anyways. It's just crazy, isn't it? Oh my god. Again, so round 3. If I die this time, I'm going to leave. I can't spend all day here trying to fight this one guy. Come on. You coming? They just really bother me, man. They really do. Right, we've got it now. There we go. I know the key is to try and dodge to the side rather than backwards, but sometimes, once they've got you on the back foot, there's just no recovery from it. Especially if you don't have a high stability shield. Like, if you got something like the fingerprint shield, which we'll be getting pretty soon, you can block through them. But unless you're like someone that's got good armor, which this character is obviously dead set against, it's just not gonna end well for us. Ouch! Really? Ambushed by a slug. But at least we got it. We did it. I'm happy with that. Slightly embarrassing, but we did it nonetheless. Okay, so that brings us back up to the top, which is where we end up if you drop through this upper Part just here. We still want to do the lower one though, just so that you guys get everything as we're going through. So we'll go ahead and we'll drop down this way. So that we can get this last bit of loot. Here we are. Cool. I didn't realise that it was actually locked from the other side. I thought we could come around, but apparently not. Let's get around all this. Hello, hello. Yummy sluggies. Here in some countries these are a delicacy. No, I'm joking. Right, give me that. There we go, so it does that, and then the third came up, we'll go this way. Stop it. Disgusting. Now we're about to have a rather hilariously ridiculous encounter. Hopefully my health will be recovered before we get there, because I do need the damage bonus. I'm just going to have to get it on. Let's go. Soon I'm going to have to switch to an even more costly spell, I think, because DPS is an issue that's getting me killed more often than running out of FP. What? Oh my god. Ridiculous. And then we've got two more up here. There it is. Oh my god. Shouldn't have climbed. I knew. Sometimes it aggroes, sometimes it doesn't. There's a third one to come behind it as well. Oh, get off. Really? Did not realize it closed that far. Okay then, triple Omen rematch. I'm just getting ruined today, aren't I? I didn't even have the thing on for the extra damage. What a fool. Instantly better. Oh, now it decides it's going to hit the walls. Right, where's your friend? So what do you mean by sometimes it aggroes, sometimes it don't? There we go. Ha! Yeah, you get the ladder. There we go. Sometimes they cooperate. There is a third. That also intermittently aggroes. Let's see if it comes out. Nope, I guess it's staying there. Come on then. There we are. That was a bit better, wasn't it? Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we want to open this gate. This feels a bit more like a shortcut. Should be able to see kind of where we are. Obviously, I've already had a bit of a top up on flasks, so I'm pretty much okay for now. If you need to go back and rest, it's a good time to do so. Could use my runes. I don't know if health is even worth having, because I just don't have any resistance to physical damage. We could try doing something like offsetting the scorpion talisman with. I see your rot. Let's not get affected by that. With something like the Dragon Crest talisman for some added defense. Probably would keep us alive a little longer. I guess we want to go down here. Upgrade stones aplenty. This next bit, we're pretty much just going to run straight through it. There's like poisonous plants and zombies all over the place. And then straight ahead is where we want to go first. There's going to be... Do the basilisks come here? They don't. So we can kill you from here. Yeah, these move. Let's... Stop it. Right, we'll take this out first, because down there's a little basilisks and we don't really want to be getting maimed by them. And like the crazy amount of deaths we already have, it's like, well, can we not have too many more? I don't know how I'm like piercing through it, that's real weird. Right, where are we? You. Better. FP. Then we've got another one around the corner, so be careful here. We're coming down here for... I can't remember which ashes it is now. It's a spirit ash. Really? Oh, they fall off. How cooperative of you. There we go, nomad ashes. Just the merchant guys. It's kind of interesting. Some of this goodies. And then now we can head back to the Grace. This is going to be a long episode, I can feel it already. 22 minutes, we're already over time. I don't want you following me, we're not having that. I might switch to a different spell for the boss. See how it feels. I mean, we're doing good damage. I feel like the numbers are good numbers. Can't get through there just yet. Will be soon. Right, so it's going to be another one of the Omen things here. So be prepped for that. Let's get as much damage on you as possible. God damn it. Oh, we got it anyway. Haha. Omen Ben. I still don't know exactly what that does. Yeah, I've picked it up loads of times. It's like, yeah. So that's that. And then now we get to open the mega good shortcut. Finally. This is the one that feels like a real shortcut. We've rested, haven't we? There's going to be enemies here. So we want to just run past. We don't care about none of the imps. Here we are. Good time to rest. Shouldn't take us too long to get to the boss, which is good. 1 point. I'm going to continue being crazy and... What my intelligence? Really want that extra damage. Do we want to try the next glint shot up? I don't know if we do. I feel like it'd probably be worth it if I was going to double staff, but I'm not really double staffing. I like the Bloodhound step too much. Still not enough damage though. What, knocked through? What? That's cheating. There you go, that's what's supposed to happen. We don't need to kill them here, we just need to knock them down because they can't get up to us once that has been done. Ouch! Oh my gosh. The amount of damage we're taking is a bit crazy. I thought we looted that. Hit it! Shouldn't be allowed iframes. We don't get iframes on the ground. We want to get you before we drop down. And I believe there's one in the doorway. Yes. Think about that life. Yeah. Oh, you can actually get round. I do need to finish you. There we are. That should be a little safer. Yeah. Go around here. Golden rune 10. Get that down. Then now, depending on which way you decide is quicker, you can come straight across and fight that guy who is completely cheesable from here. Or come the long way, whichever you guys prefer. We want to go this way first? I think it's this way first. Should lead to like an open pipe. We don't need you right now. Where is it? Should be all the way to here. Although we need to be careful because that imp got knocked through, didn't it? Or have I completely confused myself? Where's it gone? There it is. There we are. Just so we got all the loot. I don't think there's anything that way particularly good. No, it's just this. I guess it's useful for us if we're like kind of, what's the word? Iron manning this and not taking any rests with the grease, I suppose. This way next. It's not here where the drop-offs is it? No. That's sort of waste. Do that. 5 yellow. Not really worth it. We've got it anyway. Frickin' imp. Can I click through? Okay. I think this is near the end now. Of the pipes. Nope. Not yet. Smithing stone 8. I think that's my first one of those. So, we've finished off messing around in the pipes. When we get back to where we dropped in from... Where are we? Should be down this way. I'm sorry, it's not easy for me to kind of tell you just directions. You know you're going the right way when you see the rat, though. It's running off. Where's it gone? So anyway, you got 2 holes. You got this one here that's the right-hand hole. That's the hole you don't want to go in. Let me just get back to where you drop in from, because otherwise I feel like just exploring all the pipes like we did before. Oh, it's right there, look. That's where you drop in from. So you want to come down, and then you want to take the left. The left. This guy always hits me. So basically you want to come down, you want to like basically do a 180 and hit that way. God damn it. I suppose we could roll instead, but I don't know. Plan just doesn't suit me. Even though it would be better. I could have just bloodhound stepped forward and then probably got away with it. But we're near the end now, which is good. Almost on for the boss. This was a long episode, I apologise. Big pot. Big pot. It's forcing him to mix a lot on the little one. Hello, little ones. I have another love for all of you. There we go. Should have a grace down here. So if you feel the need to use it right now, the shackle we picked up earlier. Where are we? Mohg's shackle will work on this boss. Should not be necessary for this one at all. I'm going to try a higher level glintstone spell, I think. Let's see what happens if you use the big. I mean, we're only one down from the big one. Well, we're not using Comet Zero. We could be using Comet Zero. We could insta-kill it. We could show that off. I think we'll use the insta-kill on its big brother because its big brother's way more troublesome. That's what we're going to do. So we're good to go. We've got damage in here. We're looking good. Yes. This is the boss room. Pop my physic. We have to go in a little bit before we can actually summon. But it will allow us to. Right, let's go. See what happens. I want to see some big damage chunks coming after you. Ugh. Feels like having that health removed did a lot to my damage there. Stamina cost on that spell is also really bad. I don't know, we did okay with it, but I don't know if that was necessarily better than the slightly smaller one. Okay, so Electric Surge +1, very strong talisman in my opinion. Touch Grace. And this is where we're going to end the episode, and also we're going to pick up the next one, because behind here there's a little secret area. Hopefully I can remember the order of the drop-offs. This is kind of treacherous. Shouldn't take too long, but there'll be like a little bit of an extension at the end where we clear out some extra loot from Deeproot Depths, as there's a bit of a hidden entrance into that from there. But I don't want to keep you guys any longer, so I will see you guys again soon.